A visitor from another star system crossed our solar system and left scientists with a question that sounds almost too strange to ask. Could a comet from deep space carry the ingredients of life? Not proof of aliens, not a spaceship. The idea is subtler, a frozen object passing between worlds, perhaps carrying chemistry that life could use. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb has argued that 3I Atlas deserves this kind of question. He is not saying the case is closed. He is asking whether the object's path and chemistry could fit a seed carrier hypothesis. So, in this episode, we are going to test the idea the way scientists would, by looking at the path, the chemistry, the signal searches, and the ordinary comet physics that can make space rocks look stranger than they are. The story began when survey telescopes picked up a faint, moving object in the sky. At first, it looked like another comet candidate. Then, astronomers calculated its orbit. 3I Atlas became only the third confirmed interstellar object ever found passing through our solar system, after Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019. Most objects around the Sun follow closed paths. They come back again and again. But 3I Atlas was on an open, hyperbolic path. That means the Sun was not its home. It was simply passing through. That is already extraordinary. Even if it is completely natural, this object is a sample from somewhere else, another planetary system delivered to our neighborhood by chance. But scientists could not land on it. They could not scoop up a sample. To understand what 3I Atlas was made of, they had to do something more indirect. Read the light around it. When sunlight hits gas and dust around a comet, the molecules leave fingerprints in that light. Spread the light into a spectrum, and it becomes a kind of cosmic barcode. Different lines point to different chemicals. What telescopes saw was not a clean metal machine. They saw comet activity, gas, dust, a coma, and volatile material escaping as the object warmed. This matters because comet activity can look almost mechanical. Ice turns to gas pushes dust, and uneven jets can nudge the object slightly. Weird-looking does not automatically mean artificial. But here is where the story gets interesting. The question was not just, is it a comet? It was, what kind of comet is this? Because its chemistry did not look like a perfect copy of comets we know from our own solar system. Observations pointed to unusual methanol chemistry. Methanol is a simple molecule, not life, not biology. But its abundance can tell scientists about the cold environment where an object formed. Other observations raised questions about methane and other volatile gases. One natural possibility is that 3I Atlas preserved ices from a very different birthplace, and the Sun simply unlocked them as it passed through. Even isotope clues, like the ratio of ordinary hydrogen to deuterium in water, can act like a fingerprint of where and how cold that material once was. So, the weirdness does not disappear. It changes shape. Natural, maybe, but not familiar. That is where Loeb's seed carrier idea enters. His question is not simply whether 3I Atlas is strange. It is whether an interstellar object with unusual chemistry could, in principle, deliver life's ingredients between star systems. The broader idea is called panspermia. Life, or the chemistry that life uses, moving between worlds on rocks, dust, ice, or comets. Directed panspermia goes one step further. It asks whether intelligence could ever use that process intentionally. You can see why the idea is tempting. 3I Atlas came from outside. It carried unfamiliar chemistry. It passed through a system with habitable worlds. Those facts do not prove intent, but they are enough to make the question emotionally powerful. But in science, a tempting question is only the beginning. The burden of proof gets much heavier when the explanation becomes extraordinary. First test: chemistry is not life. Methanol is not life. Methane is not life. Organic or carbon-bearing molecules can be important, but by themselves, they are not evidence of biology. Second test: signals. SETI and Breakthrough Listen searched for artificial radio emission from 3I/Atlas and found none in the ranges they examined. That does not prove technology is impossible, but it gives no positive signal evidence either. Third test: patterns. Once we already know a path, it is easy to notice alignments that look unlikely. Critics call this a selection effect problem. A pattern can be real and still not mean it was chosen. This is the key distinction. The data says, interstellar object, comet-like activity, unusual chemistry, no detected artificial radio signal in the searched ranges. The interpretation asks what environment made it. The speculation asks whether that environment could connect to life.
Whether Elon Musk was the most accomplished space entrepreneur since the Big Bang, 13.8 billion years ago, and there are so many stars out there, 100 billion of them.
Loeb also pointed to strange-looking features like a sunward jet or anti-tail, and those deserve explanation. But comet tails and jets are three-dimensional structures seen from one viewpoint. Under the right geometry, normal dust can look like it points the wrong way. That does not make the mystery fake. It makes it scientific. A strange observation is allowed to become a hypothesis, but then the hypothesis has to survive better data than the simpler alternatives. So the best supported answer is not alien seed. It is also not nothing weird happened. The best supported answer is that 3I Atlas is an interstellar comet with unusual chemistry, a natural object from an environment we have never directly sampled before. And that may be the most meaningful version of the story. If it is natural, then nature threw us a sample from another star system. Every molecule escaping from it is a clue about how planets, comets, and organic chemistry form beyond the sun. The opening question was, alien seed? The answer, for now, is not proven. But the deeper answer may be even better. 3I Atlas reminds us that alien does not have to mean artificial. Sometimes it simply means from somewhere else. This visitor will leave, another will come. And the next one may carry an even stranger chemical story from a world we will never reach. If you want more stories where weird science meets real evidence, subscribe to our channel, Is Science Weird? And tell us where you land.